So welcome back. Today's video is something that I'm very excited about. I finally have some progress made on the studio. I made a video 3 months ago, and if you haven't watched that video, I basically bought a house and I was fortunate enough that it came with a fully finished basement, basically a blank canvas to do whatever I wanted with it. And my ultimate goal was to create a YouTube studio space where I can record all of my YouTube videos. Today we are on part 2 of this multi-series. And I'm very excited about it because this space has really transformed a lot since I made that original video. And we've been in the house for 3 months. And I've already moved in all of my existing furniture and all of my equipment. Plus I've added a lot of new things since. And of course, it's not done yet. There's still a lot more to go, but we're gonna get started with the main area, and that is this right here. So this is the main recording space. This is where most of my YouTube videos will be shot, but not limited to. There are definitely some other areas where I'm going to be shooting at, but let's get started with the main part of this space, which is the desk. So this is a Husky brand workbench that I found from Home Depot that measures 62 inches wide and 24 inches deep. It has a light wood tabletop with white legs and it's on wheels. And it's also manually height adjustable. And I like the fact that it's on wheels because I can move this around wherever I want in here so that I have multiple shooting spaces. And that's kind of a theme with the rest of the equipment in here. So right in front of me is an all-in-one filmmaking setup consisting of one light stand with an aperture 100x light mounted to the top of it. Attached to that light stand is a small rig super clamp with an articulating arm that is also then attached to a quick release plate, and then a small rig ball head tripod mount on top of that so that I can quickly attach my camera and detach it whenever I need to. Right next to that clamp, we also have another clamp which I have my Atomos Ninja V monitor attached to. Right now it's kind of rigged up kind of weird. I actually took the ball head mount from my Joby GorillaPod and mounted the monitor on there, so it's also on a quick release so that I can quickly remove it. And then I have just a normal HDMI cable coiled around the light stand, and that is tied to the articulating arm so that I always have an HDMI cable ready to plug into the camera. And I use the monitor to monitor how the image looks when I am recording. So above me is another light stand with a boom arm that I have my Rode Video Mic Go 2 shotgun mic attached to it right now so that I can get some other great audio that you don't see in the camera. I'm using this setup, but I'm also using the DJI mic setup as well. But for this, I am wirelessly transferring the audio from this microphone to the XH2S with the DJI mic system, and it's been working great and the audio sounds excellent. Right now I'm shooting with just the DJI mic on my chest, and because I have to move everything around. And then over here I have a iPad mount which I have been using on my desk, but this is mostly for just reading notes or reading a script or other things while I'm recording a video as just a reference. But overall, I'm really happy with how this setup came out so far. I love the table. I love how the light stand came out, and everything just works really well. So as far as the background is concerned, I decided that I'm probably just gonna paint this wall a dark gray color and just completely forego the wall paneling, as I thought that it might be a little distracting, but I may just paint the wall behind me and add some other elements, maybe some greenery or some shelves, and I can put, or like a picture on the wall or something like that. That's not super distracting. I've changed my mind multiple times, but I think we're just gonna paint the wall and go with that, go with a darker background. But next we're gonna go check out the next space, which is my desk and computer setup. So now we are in my workspace where my computer is. This is where all of my editing takes place. So let's start off with the desk. So this is a height adjustable desk that I found on Amazon. And then on top, in terms of computer, I'm using a MacBook Pro M1 Pro that is connected to a LG ultrawide monitor, which is then connected to a 40 terabyte G-RAID drive where I store all of my projects. And I'm also using a Keychron K2 mechanical keyboard. I love this keyboard. And then, of course, the MX Master 3 mouse from Logitech. I love this mouse as well. And then I also use a CalDigit T3S dock where I can just plug in my SD cards and any other peripherals that I might need. And I also have a plant behind me. It's a fake plant. I'm not going to be watering any plants, but it definitely adds some color to this space because as you can tell, there's just still a lot of white in here. So it just adds a little bit of color, it breaks up some of the white, and it just works. Next up, we're gonna check out the gear closet, which is a space that exceeded all of my expectations. So let's go check that out. So this is the gear closet, and on this camera, it's really difficult to show you exactly what it looks like in here. So I will provide some B-roll footage from the Pocket 3. So what we did in here is we did a rail system. This is the Rubbermaid Fast Track rail system. I have 4 rails mounted on the wall, and each rail has these quick release hooks. Different assortments. So I have longer hooks for the bags. I have these shorter hooks for the gimbal. It's way more organized than I expected, and it's very, very functional. And you can't see this over here, but I do have a metal shelf that we got that is also storing boxes and hard shell cases. I love being organized, and this just took it to a whole nother level. But yeah, that is the gear closet. I mean, this used to be completely empty, and again, a blank slate, and this is what we made out of it. So I'm really happy with how this turned out. Finally, let's head over to the other corner of the basement where I keep all of my other equipment. So over here is where I keep all of my other equipment, like my cameras, my lenses, filters, batteries, any kind of video accessories. Anything else that's not in the gear closet goes over here, and everything is really organized. This is an 8-drawer dresser from IKEA, and each drawer serves a purpose. The top drawer here has my cameras and my lenses and some of my daily items, and then I have one here that holds batteries, and then this drawer down here which has a lot of my video equipment like microphones, cables, different kinds of mounts and whatnot. This is basically general storage for everything else down here. You can see I also have a collection of old film cameras. I've been collecting these over the years. I don't know if some of these work or not, but I just basically started collecting cameras, and there's just a nice assortment of some simple point and shoots, just regular, normal 35mm film cameras, a medium format camera, and then 2 Polaroids, and then some other Kodak video cameras. But yeah, this is just for general storage, and that's pretty much it. So that's gonna wrap up this video. I'm very excited with the way this whole space has turned out. I cannot wait to see it continue to evolve. But as always, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and leave a comment below if you have any ideas for me for this space. I would love to hear it. And also make sure you hit that like and subscribe button for more Fujifilm and photography related videos. And as always, I'll see you next time.